He gave so much to the comic book culture, but you'll agree that he's one of the most underrated superheroes ever. Well, he never got the kind of movie how he deserves. Nicolas Cage's movies for Ghost Rider were funny, but they didn't go as planned, and now's the right time for another one. And here's what we know about it. First, let's start with a little recap of the past two movies and learn a little bit more about Johnny Blaze, aka Ghost Rider. Funny is not the right way to present a legendary comic book character like Ghost Rider. That's why maybe both Nicolas Cage movies were a real flop and gathered only bad critical responses. The first movie came 15 years ago in 2007, and it was the first bad effort to bring the Ghost Rider character back on the throne. Even though the movie grossed over $228 million worldwide, the audience's response was really bad. The movie was directed by Mark Steven Johnson, who previously made great success directing Daredevil in 2003. Besides Nicolas Cage, the director also had Eva Mendes and Sam Elliott on board. But even that wasn't good enough for better achievement. While Steven Johnson learned the lesson, Cage tried again by reprising his role in Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance in 2011, and he went even worse than the first one. The movie managed to gross only $137 million against a budget of $57 to $75 million, and that's where Cage stopped trying. After the second film, the actor announced that he was officially done playing the flamed skeleton on a motorbike. In Spirit of Vengeance, we saw Johnny Blaze trying to help a boy and his mother. The story starts when a group of thugs attack a Romanian castle with priests where Nadia and her little boy are hiding. Besides Nicolas Cage, Idris Elba is also in the movie and plays a non-stop drunk guy who will convince Johnny to help the boy and his mother by telling him that he'll be released from the Ghost Rider curse and restore his soul by doing this. Johnny will save Nadia, but the attackers will run away with the boy. Then Blaze finds out that he and Nadia have something in common. Like him, Nadia also made a deal with the devil, who offered to save her life in exchange for impregnating her with his son. That's where we can see the lack of story in the movie. Fans and film critics found this very underestimating of a character like Ghost Rider, and that's why the movie has only a 4.3 rating on IMDb and a very bad audience score of 31% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You will be the Rider for as long as you live. I'm not doing it. You have no choice.
Nicolas Cage himself also agrees with the audience, and you should hit that like button right now. No, really. Cage agrees with the film critics and the Ghost Rider fans, and on one occasion the actor said that he's not a fan of these movies either. The actor said that he and David Goyer had a deal to make another Ghost Rider movie, but they didn't get permission. But Cage agrees that the character should come back on the big screens once again, but it should be played by another actor. For those who first met Ghost Rider in these movies, you must know that he has a lot of history behind him. The Flame Skeleton first time appeared in the Marvel comic book spotlight in 1972, and since then he's riding on flame and full of vengeance. Johnny Blaze has a story that can make you sad. To save his father's life, Blaze will make a deal with the demon Mephisto to trade his soul for his dad's life. This is how Johnny will become a flaming skeleton and angry for revenge on the motorbike rider. When he's in the presence of something evil, he transforms himself into the Ghost Rider. Johnny, however, is not lost fully in the transformation. We can see his heroic face every time he helps the innocent and weak who are in danger. Over the years, Ghost Rider had many movies, TV series, and video game adaptations. Besides the movies with Nicolas Cage in the leading role, Ghost Rider was also portrayed by Tom McComas in the Marvel TV series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4. But all of this is now behind us, and with 11 years passed since Spirit of Vengeance, you'll agree that now is the right time for another big renewal to complete the Ghost Rider trilogy, or even a whole new movie that will not be connected with the previous movies. But when you're looking for an official release date or announcement for another Ghost Rider movie, you won't find any. Marvel is still hiding under wraps the Ghost Rider ideas for further movie adaptations, and there are even some rumors which are saying that Ghost Rider 3 will never happen. Well, I choose to not believe in these rumors, as Johnny Blaze has so much potential and there are so many great stories to be told about him. We can expect that Marvel will be cautious because of the mistakes made in the past, and they'll probably think of the idea for a Ghost Rider 3 movie somewhere in Phase 6. When we talk about rumors, there's another one that showed up recently, and it says that Johnny Blaze could first appear in the next year's Blade movie renewal, and this could be the starting point for the next solo movie. Of course, time will tell which of this information is true. With Nicolas Cage already closed the door for another Ghost Rider comeback, and without any potential release date, it's very hard to say who will be in the cast group for the next movie. As I already mentioned, both previous movies included some incredible movie stars, but both movies missed the opportunity to make a good story. But when it's up to the cast, Ghost Rider already put some high standards, and none less is expected from the next film. Well, it's already going on that road because Keanu Reeves recently addressed the possibility of playing Ghost Rider. For the actor, it would be a fulfillment of his childhood dream. There's no doubt that he would be perfect for the role, and this is an opportunity for you to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell below the video. No, really, taking Reeves on board is an opportunity that Marvel shouldn't miss. The actor recently was a guest on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, where Reeves gave a clear answer about which character he would like to play in the future.
The rider's going to come out. He'll destroy.
The actor said, 10-year-old me would want to. I think he'd probably want to be Ghost Rider. Reeves' next project is the anime series on Netflix, which is based on the comic book Berserker. So everybody right now wants Keanu's dream from his childhood to come true and for the actor to get on the burning motorcycle. Let's just hope that Kevin Feige will consider this idea anytime soon. And what should we expect from the story in the next Ghost Rider movie and how Johnny Blaze could become a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? The first possible theory is that Blaze will appear in the upcoming Blade movie together with Mahershala Ali, who will portray the half-human and half-vampire character Eric Brooks. The other theory was connected with the recent MCU series She-Hulk. Fans made a connection with Ghost Rider when the 4th episode was announced, and there was some guy mentioned named Donnie Blaze. But this theory turned out to be untrue. The flaming skeleton was also associated with an appearance in the last Doctor Strange movie, but it also didn't happen. We know that Marvel is also planning another team-up movie for one group of superheroes that is a little bit forgotten right now. That's the Midnight Suns, where according to the comic books, Ghost Rider is the founder of this group. But even though there's a lot of talk about this group, the movie is very far from being realized right now. That's why the most possible scenario is Ghost Rider entering the MCU through the Blade movie. And it's not something that cannot be trusted, as Johnny Blaze and Eric Brooks share a lot of history. Eric is also a member of the Midnight Suns, so these two have a bright future together. I can say that we'll be convinced that Ghost Rider will appear in the Blade movie after we find out who will be the main movie villain. It'll be someone that was their common enemy in the comic books, then anything could be possible. So stay patient and wait for the plot details for the Blade renewal. Until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.